Is Nicola Sturgeon within her rights to call it? Do you think she was right to call a second independence referendum?
I think she's within her rights to call it, but my mind just goes immediately to where we found ourselves in a position with a lack of information last time, and I think that's the key, that if there is going to be a second independent referendum for Scotland, I think they need to value in how much it's going to cost, how much information will be widely available, because that's the key for the people, and they're the people that are the most important thing, and that's, you know, it's going to be their vote at the end of the day that counts, and they need all of that information.
Now, although, what am I now, 51, ambitions to get somewhere near 70, that's a lifetime. It strikes me, even if Nicola Sturgeon gets it towards the back end of her preferred date range, it's still going to be less than 4 years since the last independence referendum. That is not a lifetime. Did the EU referendum vote change everything? Did it make the previous referendum null and void?
Didn't make it null and void, but I think we can't expect a politician to not go back on something they've said either. So I think kind of using that as a leverage point is negligible, really, at the end of the day. I think if that's going to happen, and if she has called that, for me, as a person, would want to know every single piece of information, which I don't know if we will. I
mean, Nicola Sturgeon appears to be blaming Theresa May's hardline, uncompromising approach for her decision. Do you buy that?
It wasn't her decision. She was put in a position where she's got to carry out something.
Well, no, I mean, it is absolutely her decision. She can negotiate if she chose to, Theresa May. She chose not to negotiate. And as a consequence, she's then accusing Nicola Sturgeon of playing games, and yet it is, as far as Nicola Sturgeon is reporting, Theresa May's intransience that has actually led to this situation.
But is she trying to
So the person who's playing the game is Theresa May, not Nicola Sturgeon.
But is she, by playing a game, trying to show that she's putting people first rather than bowing down to another politician? That's why she's saying it's not a game.
OK.
I mean, I think the problem with Scotland is that when they lost that indie reference, that indie vote, a lot of people voted to stay in the stay in the Union in Scotland because they thought they might be kicked out of the EU or be forced by the EU to take the euro. And so they thought, oh, well, we're better off being with the UK. Now if they leave, this is her one and only chance. And she's kind of backed herself into a corner, Nicola Sturgeon, but because she's been threatening it all the time. What Theresa May's doing is like, well, it seems to me to be sheer stupidity. She is saying she's going to drive off a cliff with a hard Brexit and say...
There is no cliff, there is no hard Brexit.
Stop me, or you'll get caught in the splash.
Do feel free to comment and give us a thumbs up if you feel inclined. For more clips from the show and exclusive behind-the-scenes videos, click here. If you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button here to be automatically informed when new videos are available. Links to our other social media platforms can be found in the description. Thanks for watching.